So, Hunter Biden literally just admitted that Jeffrey Epstein Island could be a fun spot.
If there was no underage kids at Epstein Island.
Nice place to go.
Yeah, super nice place to go, as of course that clip is bizarre, just like our political system that is mirrored in controversy and potential arrests of former presidents of the United States. As the question still remains, will there actually be some accountability within the U.S. government? As so far, all signs are pointing to no. They are not going to be happening here, as we have some very interesting defensive positions being set up by Sean Hannity, Ben Shapiro, and many others in the field that look like that they are doing everything that they can in order to obfuscate real, actual justice here in order to protect the likes of Bill Clinton, Bill Gates, Reid Hoffman, and other major Democratic Party players, as it looks like a lot of things has flipped in our society, as CNN is literally now publishing photos of Epstein and Trump in 1993, 1999. What's going on here? Is this anything legitimate? What is there to really look at here? As, of course, we are going to be doing our best to answer that question and a lot more, all here in this independent media broadcast. If you appreciate these deep down the rabbit hole, real honest conversations, subscribe, click the notification button. We always appreciate you being able to spend time with us. This, as now, we got breaking news that Barack Obama, his office, has officially released a statement regarding the bombshells that Tulsi Gabbard has been releasing that Donald Trump says is treasonous activity, setting up this, quote, Russian collusion hoax, as Barack Obama's office. And again, it's pretty interesting to have Barack Obama's office here. All right, is this Barack Obama or not? All right, what's going on here? Who's really making these statements? As Newsweek, right, Barack Obama responds to Donald Trump saying, out of respect for the office of the presidency, our office does not normally dignify the constant nonsense and misinformation following out of the White House with a response. But these claims are, quote, outrageous enough to merit one. These bizarre allegations are ridiculous and a weak attempt at a distraction. This has a lot of people do believe that they're a distraction. I'll tell you what, as Tulsi Gabbard now has come out and is talking about, hey, this is only the beginning of many disclosures, as she is now teasing a major bombshell against Barack Obama coming out soon. This is what she had to say.
We will be releasing further documents tomorrow that will refute that statement. And I would go back and point to, and we will be pulling a whole host of statements that were made by the Obama administration, by Hillary Clinton, by senior Democrat officials, by their friends in the media that state over and over again, after this January 2017 manufactured intelligence document was created, that repeat the narrative. And I'm looking at my notes here. New York Times says Russian hackers acted to aid Trump in the election. Obama's CIA Director John Brennan says there is strong consensus among us to support the CIA claim Russian hackers aided Donald Trump's election. Hillary Clinton said, I would be president if not for the Russian hackers supporting Donald Trump. So there is a vast body of evidence and intelligence that debunks and refutes this statement you've just read and others coming from some of the Democrat leaders in Congress today.
Yep, this as Donald Trump came out and said, Tulsi is the hottest one in the room right now, which makes you wonder how so many top prominent never-Trumpers and neoconservatives were really pissed off at her and really didn't want her in this key position of power. We now know why, as of course this should raise some questions with Donald Trump's kind of fervent love affair with these neocons, as of course they have been ideologically opposed to Tulsi Gabbard, everything that she stands for and everything that she has been doing.
Director of National Intelligence. Oh, where's Tulsi? She's like hotter than everybody. She's the hottest one in the room right now. Because she found out with certainty. I think we knew it before, in all fairness, Tulsi. But now you have certainty. She has all the documents. She has everything that you need. and she found out that Barack Hussein Obama led a group of people and they cheated in the elections, and they cheated without question. It's not even a would you say there's even a little question there, Tulsi? She says no. And you found things that nobody thought we'd ever find. And very happy and very honored to have you with us. She's right now, by far, Speaker, she's hotter than you right now, Speaker. She's the hottest person in the room right now, Speaker.
The Speaker did some very interesting actions regarding the Epstein files that we're going to be talking about here in a little bit. This as Elon Musk's AI chatbot, Grok, came out and is now telling users that this is all about distracting us from the Epstein files. Now, the former president of the United States being arrested here, that's a pretty big deal. And that is what is being teased to us. Now, unless there's actually some legitimate action here, as of course Donald Trump has posted memes, he posted videos, but a lot of the people are saying, you said lock her up before. Are you actually going to do something now? And we're waiting here. So far, sadly, all signs are pointing to no. Now, is this a distraction for Epstein? As of course, Donald Trump has been drastically trying to make sure that this story goes away, as now enters CNN. We'll talk about their latest revelations. Before we talk about that and how there is a concerted effort by Mega Inc. to try to stop us from talking about this very key, important issue, we wanted to tell you about wearechange.shop. We got a lot of great, amazing products available to you. We also, of course, have tea now, as we have 9 tea bags left. They're not even tea bags. Our tagline is don't get tea bagged. It's organic lemon ginger tea. Great tea. Once you try it, you will like it a lot here. Here, if you click on Klaus Schwab's face, it takes you to takecalm.com. And it is our full spectrum CBD. We only have 39 of these left. They are great. They are incredible. They are made here inside of the United States. Also manufactured without being shipped overseas. Again, our products are the things that I stand behind. We have signs too, and hats. They're in limited availability, so we decided to raise them up. They're more of like a fundraiser. We did them as major fundraiser efforts when the IRS came in, and I said, listen, I could keep saying, hey, donate, or I could actually give you a product that you guys like, and I decided to launch this business, and that's why we have launched the products that you see we have available right in front of you. We also have now bundles as well. So instead of just needing to buy individual products, you could actually save some money by buying yourself a bundle. We have a brain and body bundle. We have a for him gift bundle. We have a for her gift bundle. So these are also made in gift boxes where you could just easily put your name. It says to, it says from, is there big empty space here. We have one for males, we have one for females, and truly, you do save a bunch of money through these bundles by getting a bunch of these products, and you also get a gift. So if someone's birthday is coming up, if there's a celebration coming up, these are the perfect ways to just help do all the work for you. And again, I just hate doing shopping for birthdays, and I'm like, what do I get this person? Give them the gift of health by going to wearechange.shop and getting him these incredible bundles that are available for his and hers special, unique, individual needs there. Lots of really great products that I cannot recommend enough. So whether it's your lady, your mom, your sister, we have the best bundle available for her. Now, CNN just broke some very interesting photos and videos, as they have just published new photos of Epstein at Donald Trump's wedding in 1993, as we are getting reports, according to Andrew Kaczynski, that the president told him, "You've got to be kidding me," and hung up on him when, quote, they called the president of the United States about these particular photos. And here, listen, these CNN exclusive photos here, whatever might have been happening or not been happening, let's be honest, these are not the best optics here. Especially, and again, if this would have happened a year ago, we would have been like, yeah, they were friends. But now, this is the problem when we have this obfuscation efforts, when we're told to go home, when we're being called names, when we're said, you're not MAGA, you're never Trumpers, this is a Democratic hoax here, we're open, closed, case here, nothing to see. That's when you kind of got to worry here, especially when there's children and there's Epstein involved here. As of course, Epstein liked them in braces, according to many accounts. The guy couldn't keep it in his pants. There's a lot of accounts and reports of him just literally in front of people in a dominating move, taking his egg-shaped you-know-what and just going to town while making eye contact with random people. There was also a bed in the back of his airplane that many prominent politicians flew on. As of course, CNN also just released this video showing Jeffrey Epstein here with Donald Trump. This is a video from the 1999 Victoria's Secret fashion show, which highlights Epstein and Trump conferring together, talking to each other. And again, they have been friends. And according to many of the reports and even the conversation that I had with Donald Trump Jr., who has been very quiet about this situation recently, but Donald Trump Jr. last year specifically told me, I think almost exactly last year, told me that Donald Trump kicked Jeffrey Epstein out in 2007 away from Mar-a-Lago because he was, quote, a creep. Now, before that, they were friends. And when we look at this video, they were sitting very close to each other. As we have to understand here, Les Wexner controlled Victoria's Secret. And Jeffrey Epstein, who was very close to Les Wexner, who, by the way, they were neighbors in Ohio. The biggest house in all of Ohio is Les Wexner's. The second biggest house is this neighbor, Jeffrey Epstein. As Les Wexner literally was giving Jeffrey Epstein everything. He's like, hey, do you want a really amazing, you want the biggest apartment in all of New York City? Hey, do you want a private jet? Hey, do you want all these amazing, incredible things? I'll just hand them to you. Oh, really interesting why that happened. As Jeffrey Epstein was literally walking around, and a lot of people report that he was using the guise as saying, I'm the one running Victoria's Secret, as he had power of attorney over Les Wexner for some strange reason. Why is that? Very strange here, to say the least here, as the clip here shows them at this model show. And again, the modeling industry filled with a lot of predators, filled with models, a lot of them that are looking like little prepubescent boys. I don't think that's a coincidence. I don't think that's an accident here, especially when you look at a lot of the kind of predatory nature of fashion, of Hollywood, and the entertainment industry that, in my opinion, has been absolutely hijacked here. CNN wrote this article, brother says a joke indicates how close Epstein was to Trump. Yeah, they were close. Very close friendships, CNN writes here, as he talks about how specifically they were making jokes together. Okay, now, do you have anything on Donald Trump here that kind of implicates here? Again, lots of this stuff is just very, very,
Andrew Kaczynski
very circumstantial here. And again, we knew that they were friends. This is nothing new here. But now people are taking a different look at all of this stuff. Now people are saying, yeah, maybe if there's smoke here, maybe there is fire. Now, people didn't think that until this major kind of blow up by Epstein that now even has the likes of Alex Jones questioning whether he is being blackmailed or not himself. Right? That's what Alex Jones was saying with Tim Dillon, saying, listen, the jury's out whether he's being blackmailed or not. And they were talking about how weird it was that Bibi Netanyahu was just visiting during the time of all of these major blowups, as we also have seen how Epstein photobombed Howard Stern. Now, there are old conversations with Howard Stern and Donald Trump that are a little weird. Let's just be honest with ourselves, looking back at it here. As Kyle Kalinske saying, new images emerge. And there, of course, is Epstein in the background. Now, I still want to know what in the world was going on here, as we are left to, of course, pick up the pieces. As the other big part of the news story that we're getting here is that Jeffrey Epstein's lawyer, who gave him the sweetheart deal of a lifetime, literally like downgraded all of his charges. He didn't even have to register as an S offender, even though he was an S offender. He was able to walk in and out of jail. He had police protection as he was bringing in underage girls into his office as he was doing jail. Again, absolutely crazy story. The lawyer that was able to give him that deal, against the prosecutor who was a part of Trump's first administration that came out and said Epstein was intel. he just passed away. Which people are saying, you got to be kidding me. The lawyer who helped Epstein secure the sweetheart deal of a lifetime just passed away here, as other people are saying, oh, it's just a coincidence here. And nothing to see here. Please move along, as I would kind of answer back. The guy was 80. You know, at 80, people do kind of clock out. Let's just be real with ourselves here. It's 80. Was there a conspiracy involved here? Listen. We're at a phase right now. We're at a point right now where anything and everything's possible. And I hate to say it that way. But listen, anything and everything is possible here, especially with the very odd behavior of the Republicans that, according to many reports, are acting on behest of Donald Trump, who told them to shut down Congress because Congress was very close towards releasing more and voting on more disclosures regarding Jeffrey Epstein. This has been led by a lot of members of Congress who don't want to be implicated as protectors of what clearly are a lot of predators out there in our mainline society. As even Ann Coulter herself wrote, this totally conveys innocence, sharing a headline that reads, House shutting until September to block Epstein vote. Yeah, nothing to see here, folks. Don't worry about it. As of course, that now makes me kind of wonder, is there an actual conspiracy here? Other people are saying, Drudge, really? You trust Drudge here? How dare you? As even members of the King family, MLK family, are coming out, releasing a photo of MLK sitting there, looking doubtfully, saying, now do the Epstein files. Of course, the administration quickly released the MLK files. There's been about, 250,000 of them, just about. They're doing this Barack Obama theater, but not really matching it with charges. And again, if there are no legitimate charges, this is probably all just the perfect distraction. The perfect distraction to make sure, because the only thing that's really sticking here is the media saying, well, what if? And I think this is going to be left in this kind of state of uncertainty for quite a while. But I think they're going to be specifically playing up on this uncertainty of like, what if? Oh, Trump posted another meme. Trump said he might arrest Obama. Whoo, yeah, maybe. Again, right now I'm at a certain place where I'm just questioning everything. I'm going to do a separate video on Ben Shapiro and Dershowitz and Sean Hannity all telling people, shut up, nothing to see here, folks. Stop talking about it. I'm going to make a video just about that because I think that deserves its own segment. Those individuals and their past with their little CIA Le Pen pins definitely deserve their own video when it comes to documenting all of this. But it's pretty clear here. Listen, there should be charges against Barack Obama. There probably won't be. I think we're going to be strung along little tidbits of like cultural appetizers. Like, yay, guys, Coca-Cola is making a brand new beverage. Woohoo! Yay, we should change the name of the Washington football team. Woo! Yeah, we did it. We might arrest Barack Obama. Ooh, and of course, all the cheerleaders, all the people who get the calls. Hey, hype this up. Like, okay, we got this, sir. Like, yeah, we did it. Any moment now. Anytime. I'm telling you, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be great. Oh, she's going to do it. And let's be honest with ourselves. He probably won't. And if he doesn't, this is clearly a cover-up effort. If he does, I hope I am wrong. And I will eat my words, and I will apologize, and I will say, yeah, I was wrong here. Now, these disclosures by the corporate media, again, I'm not on the side of CNN. I'm not on the side of the mainstream media. Pretty clear here that they are seeing Donald Trump as an invulnerable situation, and I think they're trying to take advantage of it, and that's why they're like, okay, bring out whatever you got. Oh, there's a birthday card, whatever. Run with it. Headline news, birthday card. We got old photos, whatever. Release it. We knew that it partied. This is nothing new. There's nothing of significance here. But now this kind of leads the way for many Democrats, most of the corporate media, to just run full circles against Donald Trump that wants this topic to go away. And of course, it won't. Now, I think we deserve an answer to why he wants it to go away. I know he made many kind of declarative statements here, but I don't believe anything from the government unless we get actual evidence. And I never did. When the government said he's colluding with the Russians, I was like, I don't believe that. There's no reason to believe that. And we were right to, of course, do that. And I think we are right now to question these stories and these incidences as much as we can. And I think the onus is on Donald Trump to prove everyone wrong here by releasing the files, releasing the documents, having a special prosecutor, and actually being transparent and open and real with everybody. And as Alina Habba even said, Trump's former lawyer, I've seen all the files, take patience, they're going to be released, they're shocking, they're disgusting. I think we need that. And until we get that, there's no reason to believe government and the Democrats and the corporate media that are just going to have their heyday. As that happens, make sure to still never neglect your health. WeAreChange.shop. Again, gifts for him, gifts for her. All available. WeAreChange.shop. Can't recommend it enough. All on thebestpoliticalshirts.com. Stay tuned for more. All here exclusively on youtube.com/WeAreChange.